Welcome back to DIY My Way. Today I'm going to show you the very best chainsaw sharpening tool you'll ever use and the right way to use it.
My Greenworks 40-volt chainsaw needs sharpening anyway, so I'll use my portable chainsaw sharpening station. This is the CSX Chain Sharp File Guide made by Pferd, a German company. Legend has it that they are the company that makes the very popular 2-in-1 Easy File chainsaw sharpener tool for Stihl. The only difference between the two besides the color is the price. The Pferd sells for around $34 on Amazon, whereas the Stihl sells for around $46 on Amazon. When I first heard about the Stihl sharpener, I searched for it on Amazon and the Pferd version also came up. After reading the rave reviews about it, I decided to save some money and try the Pferd, and I gotta tell you, I absolutely love this thing. There are several different models to choose from, so you have to be careful to buy the right one for your chain. You need to know the pitch of your chain and the diameter of the sharpening file required. By the way, the pitch of the chain is the distance between any 3 rivets on the chain divided by 2. My chain measures 3/4 of an inch between 3 rivets, so the pitch is 3/8 inch, which is a common chain pitch. My chain requires a 5/32 inch file diameter. Alright, let's put this thing to work. First, I mark the top of a link so that I know when I have come full circle sharpening the chain. Here are the key parts that make up this ingenious device. It has 2 round files for sharpening the chain teeth, one for each direction, and a flat file for filing down the depth gauges while sharpening the teeth. I'll have more to say about that in a moment. And 4 square guide bars that help position the files correctly on the chain. Oh, and it also has guide markings so you know how to hold the file depending on which direction you are sharpening. The sharpener is positioned so that the inner edge of the handle is parallel with the chain. Make sure the hinge is on the lower left of the handle. What's that hinge for? You'll find out shortly. Positioned properly, 2 of the guide bars rest on top of 2 cutting teeth. The round sharpening file is engaged with the rear tooth that's about to be sharpened. At the same time, the flat gauge file sits atop the depth gauge in front of the tooth to be sharpened and gently files it down as the cutting tooth is sharpened. This is very important because the more you sharpen a cutting tooth, the shorter it gets. The depth gauges sit in front of the cutting teeth and determine how big of a bite the teeth take out of wood. So if the depth gauges aren't also filed down while the chain is sharpened, over time the chain will start to take smaller and smaller bites and become less efficient. This is the secret sauce of this type of sharpener. It also makes sure your chain continues to take the proper size bite as it spins. As you sharpen, make sure you keep the tool level and maintain the proper angle through each stroke. If you finish the stroke with the inside edge of the handle parallel with the chain, you know you are maintaining the correct angle. Flip the tool over and move up to the next tooth. 3 to 5 strokes should be plenty depending on how dull your blade is. Just a slight amount of pressure is all that's needed. Let the files do the work. Notice that you can use the tool to pull the next set of teeth around for their turn. With practice, you can sharpen the entire chain in a couple of minutes. Before you know it, you'll be back at the starting point. I promised you I'd tell you about that hinge. You can open up the handle with the hinge and remove the round files as well as the flat file, so you could replace them if necessary. It so happens that the sharpener is also the correct pitch and file diameter for my Greenworks 40-volt pole saw, which is really convenient.
So I think now you understand why I love this sharpener so much. This sharpener has been a real good investment for me. It makes sharpening my chainsaw blades fast and efficient.
If you enjoy these videos, please help me keep them coming by clicking the like button, commenting below, and subscribing. Thanks for watching.